Good evening, and welcome to Pakistan Today News from our New York studio. I'm Victoria Lane. The Middle East conflict has intensified on day 5, as Israeli and U.S. strikes continue to hit targets in Iran and across the wider region. Explosions have been reported in Tehran and Beirut, prompting evacuations of Western diplomatic staff amid growing fears of escalation. Iranian drones have reportedly struck U.S. and Gulf diplomatic posts, raising concerns about the safety of foreign missions. Global energy markets have reacted sharply. Oil prices have surged as investors brace for possible disruption to supply routes, particularly through the Strait of Hormuz, a key artery for global crude shipments. Stock markets around the world have slid on fears of a prolonged conflict and rising inflationary pressure. Civilian casualties are mounting, and regional tensions remain dangerously high as world leaders call for restraint. In Washington, U.S. President Donald Trump has claimed that major damage was inflicted on Iran by joint U.S.-Israel strikes, firmly denying suggestions that Israel forced his hand. Speaking to reporters, President Trump described the strikes as preventive, saying they were aimed at stopping Iran from launching its own attack. However, the administration has offered differing accounts. Secretary of State Marco Rubio had earlier suggested that the United States acted only after learning Israel intended to strike. President Trump later clarified his remarks, stating that while he may have influenced Israel's decision, the action was taken to protect U.S. and allied interests. Turning to regional diplomacy, Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan have jointly called for maximum restraint by all parties to prevent further escalation. In a high-level contact, the two leaders urged de-escalation, dialogue, and intensified diplomatic efforts in light of recent strikes and retaliatory attacks. They condemned the ongoing violence and agreed to remain in close coordination to promote peace and stability. The discussion also covered broader regional developments, including the situation in Afghanistan. Pakistan has reiterated full solidarity with Gulf countries and expressed readiness to play a constructive diplomatic role in easing tensions. Now to developments on the security front. Pakistan's security forces say they have killed at least 464 Afghan Taliban fighters in the latest phase of Operation Ghazab-Lil-Haq, targeting militant attacks in Balochistan and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa provinces. Officials report that coordinated assaults were attempted at multiple locations, but were successfully repulsed. For more on this, we go to our correspondent Walter Cooper in Balochistan. Walter.
Thank you, Victoria. Security officials here say the operation was launched after intelligence reports indicated planned large-scale militant incursions across border districts. According to military sources, security forces responded swiftly, neutralizing hundreds of fighters and dismantling several hideouts. Tragically, one Frontier Corps soldier was martyred in Balochistan, while 5 others sustained injuries during exchanges of fire. Authorities say fire raids and infiltration attempts were also thwarted overnight, and operations remain ongoing as part of a broader counter-terrorism drive along the Afghan border. Victoria.
Thank you, Walter Cooper, reporting from Balochistan. In other news, the Pakistan Institute of Medical Sciences, commonly known as PIMS, says former Prime Minister and founder of Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, Imran Khan, has shown remarkable improvement in his vision following a second anti-VEGF eye injection. A medical board conducted follow-up tests at Adiala Jail and described his vision at this stage as substantially good, recommending continued treatment. However, the PTI has rejected the hospital's statement, arguing that the medical examination lacked transparency because Mr. Khan's personal doctors and family members were not present. The party has renewed its demand for an independent evaluation and transfer to a hospital facility. In the United Kingdom, a £25 million state-of-the-art NHS Community Diagnostic Centre has officially opened in Slough. The new facility is designed to provide MRI and CT scans, along with blood testing services, and is expected to carry out around 150,000 diagnostic tests annually, approximately 400 each day. The centre was formally inaugurated by Slough Member of Parliament Tan Desi, alongside senior NHS officials. Community leaders have described the project as a landmark development that will help reduce waiting times and significantly improve patient care across the region. Finally, the Pakistani government has declined a technical assistance mission offered by the International Monetary Fund to help implement a 142-point governance and anti-corruption reform plan tied to its $7 billion bailout program. Islamabad maintains that it has sufficient internal capacity to move forward independently. Instead of quarterly updates requested by the IMF, the government says it will publish biannual progress reports while virtual review talks continue. The reform framework, developed following the IMF's Governance and Corruption Diagnostic Assessment, includes 59 priority actions and 83 complementary measures to be implemented over a 3-year period. That's all for now. You're watching Pakistan Today News. I'm Victoria Lane.